What's going on, everybody? It's Bryce here with Ghost Picks, your nation's number one leading sports consultants in the business, where we have 5 expert handicappers over the GhostPicksATS.com website. You know who they are. It's Jimmy, Jack, Derek, Benny, and myself. Recap yesterday. Just going to come out and say it was not our finest moment in basketball yesterday whatsoever. We dropped the free play that we gave out Friday in the soccer. There was 2 soccer plays for Saturday we gave out, or that we had. The free play just happened to be the loser, so it was a one-on-one day in soccer. If you're on the soccer package, it was a push. Free play for Baylor, first half was a loser. They had covered 14 of the last 15 first halves, and I think that yesterday was probably give Kansas a ton of credit, but Baylor did not play their best first half basketball yesterday. They're a very first half oriented team, and they just did not come out to play yesterday in the first half, primarily on the free throw line. When you play big games and good teams in college basketball, you have to knock down your free throws. Shooting 6 for 11 from the free throw line in the first half when Kansas had only one attempt, you have to take advantage of that mismatch there, and they did not take advantage of it. On the premium side of things, that was a 3-unit play. That was a loser there. We had a 4-unit premium play on Pittsburgh plus the 3 points against Virginia. It was a push. Brutal push at the end, but we'll take it because they were not even covering late. That was a backdoor push for the +3. We'll take that push. And then we had Purdue minus the points over Michigan as our top tier. Purdue in the first half was absolutely abysmal, atrocious. They could not hit the ocean from a cruise liner. That's how bad those guys were. I don't know what it is about Michigan here in the past 2 games against Rutgers and Purdue, both on the road. Purdue and Rutgers, both very good home teams. Michigan is not a good road team. At least they haven't been until this week. I don't know what happened. A flip has switched in that team. They were not good on the road coming into this week, and yet they beat 2 of the best home teams in the Big Ten with Purdue and Rutgers in about 4 days. And just limiting it to teams to just awful field goal percentages. So good credit to Michigan defense. Also, from a coaching standpoint and a team standpoint, Purdue, you got to adjust, man. You have to make some kind of adjustment and find a way to get the ball in the basket. Don't keep doing what you're doing because it's not working. So we dropped that there. And then in the nightcap with the NBA, 1-1 in the NBA with the Bulls plus the points, and they kind of gave that game away in the third quarter and wasn't able to cover. Really thought the Bulls would win that game, and they looked really good for about 2.5 quarters, and they just kind of gave it away there. Then we had the under in the Rockets and Jazz game. Did not look like it was going to cover, but ended up covering late as the game kind of slowed down there in the fourth quarter, and we were able to sneak that under in. So 1-1 day in the NBA, 0-2-1 day in the college basketball. So it wasn't our finest moment, but we'll bounce back today. I think that was the first day in basketball we've dropped 2 or more plays in a day in, I don't know, like the past 15 days or something. So not a good day yesterday, but we'll get back on the winning train today. Not even worried about it, as we're still rocking and rolling in the hardwood. Did anybody catch that? I'm sure everybody watched that Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight last night. I know I did. I loved it. I'm a big Tyson Fury fan, and that guy just went out and he outboxed Wilder, man. He took the fight to him, and he caught him with that. He caught him with it right, and Wilder was just not able to recover from that shot to his head that messed up his ear. And it was a great fight, though. I really enjoyed it. I think he's a much better. He's no question he's a better boxer. But I think even without that shot to the head, that he was closing that gap so much that Wilder was not going to be able to just unload that right. And he took the fight to him. He did what he said he was going to do. So if you're a fan of the sport, if you're a fan of Tyson Fury, hats off to the man. He's an entertainer. He's a polished boxer. Not much not to like about the guy. I'm a big Wilder fan too. I like Wilder, but I really enjoyed seeing Tyson put on a show last night. So it was good for the sport, and I enjoyed it. I don't know about you guys. The free play for you today is going to be the NBA. You can go back and look at what I'm about to tell you. In previous videos, I've said it before. We're going to take a look at this Minnesota Timberwolves Denver Nuggets game. Denver's laying about 13.5. The total sitting at 221. I'm looking at right now consensus line, Vegas sports books. When Karl-Anthony Towns is out, the Minnesota Timberwolves play much better defense. They play better team defense. They swarm on defense, really. just across the board, and they're not as efficient on offense. And I don't think they've had one game go over the total since any game that he's been out. So we're going to ride that trend. I said it before. We've played this one before, and we're going to play it again tonight. Take the Minnesota Timberwolves Denver Nuggets under the 221 with Karl-Anthony Towns out. They're gonna play better defense. They're not going to be as efficient on offense, and Denver's very good defensively at home. So let's take that trend of unders with Towns out, and that'll be your official free play today. Sunday fun day today. You guys know the deal. It's the same thing every single Sunday. Sunday fun day. Get on board. Get linked up with somebody. And I think that's it for the promos. There's your free play. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click that notification bell so you're notified every single time we put out a video. Click the thumbs up if you appreciate the hard work and the content we put out day in and day out. If you're on Twitter, check us out at GhostPicksBryce. If you're on Instagram, check us out, Bryce.GhostPicksATS, as we put out premium content on all social media platforms every single day. If you're not checking out the other 4 handicappers, go ahead and do it over on YouTube. A link to their YouTube channel will be in the description of this video below. And I think that's it for you guys. Minnesota Timberwolves, Denver Nuggets, under 221. That's your official free play today. Take it while you can. I think that total is going to drop. As always, thank you for stopping by. Good luck. God bless and grind on.